94 Plymouth Grand Voyager here, and I have a slight power steering leak. Not a major one, but enough that it can cause an issue. That power steering pump goes bad. It can keep that belt from spinning. If the belt snaps, then the water pump stops working and your engine can overheat. It can cause serious problems, so it's better to just take care of it. The way I'm going to try to take care of it is not replace the power steering pump because it's a small leak. And I believe it is coming from the power steering pump itself. I don't believe it's coming from any of the hoses. I checked them out. I don't know if you can see the leak, but it's basically, you can't really see it. It's down in there. A very, very small wet spot. And I can't, well, it's kind of damp down there, straight down where, past that, the brake line on the left there. But it looks damp. So the way I'm going to fix it is by pouring some Barsleek power steering stop leak. It's about $4 at the auto store. I'm not endorsed by them. I just used Barsleek before on head gaskets and things of that nature, and they've always worked for me. It's a big band-aid, but you know, if you have an older vehicle and you're just trying to use the older vehicle for certain tasks or to get through a certain amount of time and you don't plan on keeping the vehicle forever, then band-aid is fine. So right now, I'm going to get some of this Barsleek poured in here, and then let's see what happens down the road. So the first thing I'm going to do is crack this sucker open. Pop that. Okay, that's open. Power steering is fun, isn't it? Gotta love power steering. See if I can actually get this in here without causing an issue. I don't want to dump the whole bottle because this is already filled up. I actually need to remove some of this, and then I'll go ahead and put some in, and then we'll go ahead down the road, check out, and make sure that the power steering did not end up leaking out. I'll update you on it. But I'm going to get some power steering fluid out of there with a turkey baster, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the Barsleek. Now on the back of the Barsleek it says, power steering stop leak, concentrate specially designed to stop seal and O-ring leaks caused by normal power steering wear and age. One bottle treats up to 3 quarts of fluid. Leaks usually stop in 200 miles or 3 days of driving, so I guess it just takes time for it to recondition the seals. But I don't, and I believe that's what's wrong. I think, you know, van is 1994. Seals are all original. I doubt that power steering pump has ever been changed. And let's go ahead and put this in and see if this Band-Aid fixes the problem. 200 miles or 3 days, so that's going to be a little bit before I do an update on the video, but I'm going to go ahead and get some of that out with a turkey baster, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that Barsleek poured in there. Alright, I went with the turkey baster, pulled some out, and I poured some Barsleek in. I put about half the container in. So I got fluid on the stick. You can check it by looking at, there's a little divot right there. See it? Let's see. I can't really see it all that well, but that basically says full, and there's a line right there. So as long as that line is at full, you're good to go. So now I'm capping it up. It's capped. You can see there's no leaks on top. So let's drive it around, and then I'll update in a few days and let you know how it pans out.